Is Apple really planning to bring back slim phones, even if it means giving up battery life? Recent leaks suggest that the upcoming iPhone 17 Air might be going in that direction. The buzz is all about the battery, and not in a good way. Reports say the iPhone 17 Air could come with just a 2800 mAh battery. For comparison, that's even smaller than the already limited 3900 mAh battery in the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. It's surprising, considering how much users have been asking for better battery performance, not less. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to replace the current Plus version. But instead of bringing improvements to battery or performance, it seems Apple is focused on making the phone thinner and lighter. The leaked dimensions suggest a thickness of just 5.5 millimeters and a weight of around 145 grams. That's slimmer than Samsung's Galaxy S25 Edge, which is 5.8 millimeters thick. While these numbers might look impressive on paper, they raise a big question. Are users really asking for thinner phones at the cost of all-day usage? People use their phones for almost everything these days, from work to entertainment, and battery life is a top priority. Making a phone this slim means sacrificing the battery size, which directly affects how long the phone lasts on a single charge. It feels like Apple is prioritizing style over practicality, something that has already frustrated many users in the past. There are rumors that Apple might be using more advanced, higher-density battery cells to balance things out. If true, that could help. But there's no solid confirmation on this yet. And even if they do go that route, it's unlikely to bring a major jump in battery performance. What's more likely is Apple offering a battery case as an extra accessory. But here's the catch. Once you put on a battery case, the phone becomes bulkier, which defeats the whole purpose of having a super thin phone in the first place. It's like designing a super light bicycle and then telling people they need to carry an extra battery pack just to ride it longer. Another point worth noting is Apple's plan to improve battery life using something called Apple Intelligence. This system would use artificial intelligence to manage background activity and app usage in a smarter way. The idea is that the phone will learn your habits and reduce power usage accordingly. It sounds promising on paper, but AI-based battery management hasn't really impressed in real-world use so far. Samsung already tried something similar with the Galaxy S25 Edge, and it didn't solve the battery complaints. If anything, people were left wondering why such a powerful phone couldn't last a full day. It almost feels like both Apple and Samsung are competing to make the thinnest phone possible, even if it means ignoring what people actually care about. Yes, sleek designs matter, but not more than being able to rely on your phone from morning to night. A beautiful phone that runs out of power halfway through the day is still frustrating, no matter how nice it looks. We'll have to wait for Apple's official announcement to see if these leaks are accurate. But if the iPhone 17 Air really does come with such a small battery, a lot of users might find themselves reaching for their charger more than they'd like, or skipping this model altogether. After all, nobody wants to be stuck with a dead phone just because it looks cool. If you want to stay updated with more leaks, news, and real-world reviews before making a buying decision, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We break down the facts so you can choose tech that actually fits your lifestyle.
What if the next big Samsung phone wasn't just about more power or better cameras, but a whole new way of thinking about design? The Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge is almost here, and while a launch date has shifted slightly, the excitement around it hasn't slowed down at all. Instead of arriving in mid-April, Samsung has now set the official release date for May 13, 2025. The change in schedule isn't due to hardware issues, but is more connected to internal changes within the company, especially after the sad passing of Jong-hee Han, the head of Samsung's mobile and electronics division. This shift has also affected how the phone will be revealed. Rather than going with a flashy in-person launch, Samsung is planning a simpler, online-only announcement. It looks like they're adjusting how they roll out new devices, spreading updates across the year instead of dropping everything at once. But even with a more low-key presentation, all eyes are still on what the Galaxy S25 Edge is bringing to the table. From what we know so far, the phone will feature a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. That means it's going to look vibrant and feel smooth whether you're watching videos, playing games, or just scrolling. Under the hood, it's expected to run on Qualcomm's newest chip, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, also being called Snapdragon 8 Elite. This processor is said to deliver top-level speed and efficiency, perfect for multitasking and high-end mobile gaming. Memory and storage options will include 12 gigabytes of RAM and up to 512 gigabytes of internal space. But once again, Samsung isn't adding a microSD card slot, which might disappoint users who like having expandable storage. As for design, early leaks suggest that this could be Samsung's slimmest phone yet, possibly even under 6mm thick. That would make it thinner than Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max, giving it a sleek and premium feel. It will likely be available in stylish colors like titanium silver, jet black, and icy blue. The camera setup also sounds solid, though not quite as advanced as the Ultra version. It's expected to have a 200-megapixel main camera, paired with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens. While it may not compete directly with the highest-end models in terms of camera features, it should still deliver great shots for everyday users. One area where the phone might raise some questions is battery life. It's rumored to include a 3,900 mAh battery, which is smaller compared to the Galaxy S25 Plus. For a phone with a large screen and powerful processor, that could be a concern. Charging is expected to cap at 25 watts, which is decent but not exactly fast compared to some other brands. However, Samsung might be using software tricks and better heat management to make sure the battery holds up throughout the day. As for the price, the Galaxy S25 Edge is expected to launch at around 1,249 euros, or roughly $1,355. That's more than the base S25 model, but not quite at ultra level. It's aimed at people who want something premium in design and performance without paying the highest price. But with strong competition from more affordable Chinese brands, Samsung will need to prove that this phone really stands out. Production numbers are also telling. Samsung is reportedly planning to produce around 3 million units, which shows they're expecting strong demand. It seems this model is meant to strike a balance, not too basic, not too high-end, but just right for a lot of users. So the big day to keep in mind is May 13, 2025. That's when we'll know for sure how well the Galaxy S25 Edge lives up to the hype. If you're someone who wants a slim, premium-looking phone with solid performance, this could be the one to watch. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any updates. Samsung users have been looking forward to the One UI 7.0 update, but the wait has been longer than usual. In the past, Samsung has rolled out major software updates much sooner, but this time things seem to be running behind schedule. Many users are wondering when their devices will finally get the stable version of One UI 7.0. Now, a recent leak claims to have revealed the release dates for several Galaxy smartphones, giving users an idea of when they can expect the update. According to reports, this information came from a Samsung Romania event during a Galaxy S25 workshop, where details were allegedly shared in a Zoom call. The source suggests that the information originally came from Samsung Korea, adding some credibility to the leak. However, it's always good to take unofficial leaks with some caution, since schedules can change due to unexpected issues or final testing phases. Based on the leaked timeline, the Galaxy S24 series might be the first to receive One UI 7.0, with the rollout reportedly starting on April 18. The Galaxy S23 lineup, including the Fan Edition, is said to be next in line, with an expected release date of April 25. For those using the Galaxy S22 series, the wait could be a little longer as the update might arrive around May 16. The Galaxy S21 and its Fan Edition are rumored to receive it on May 23. For Galaxy A users, the rollout is expected to begin with the A54 on April 25, while the A53, a 33, and a 34 could receive the update around May 16. Interestingly, there was no mention of the Galaxy A30 or A50 in the leaked details, but given Samsung's update history, it's likely they will receive One UI 7.0 around the same time as the